Well, that story proved it. Summer remains months away, but now is the time that people book holidays. And recent data shows fewer Canadians are traveling to the States or intend to. But what about Americans? Will they come north on vacation? Will the dollar and trade have an impact? Our Jonathan McGuinness looked into that.
Ian Babchuk and Erica Rothwell are visiting Halifax for the first time.
Now, I work in a school, so my holiday times are quite restricted. This is my spring break, so we thought we'd come now.
This trip has been planned for a while. With Canada-U.S. relations strained, the Edmonton couple sees more travel within the country for the next little while.
I certainly, think that I'd rather stay in Canada and do, make other trips to other parts that, we haven't seen.
Right now, we're ahead of the game for the year.
Tourism operators are seeing numbers that suggest other Canadians are doing the same. Lee Forrest is the general manager of a hotel in Yarmouth, a town that relies heavily on the Cat Ferry.
But what we're finding is that the Canadians are traveling within Canada, not going to the U.S. So we're having a higher increase from British Columbia, Ontario, Quebec.
At the same time, bookings from Americans remains steady. Tariffs and threats of annexation have Canadians on edge. The president and CEO of Destination Halifax doesn't think the dispute is on the radar of Americans to the extent it is here in Canada.
It's important for those Americans who are following it, but not everyone is following to the degree that Canadians are.
Good news, according to Jefferson.
Americans will spend around $13 billion annually visiting Canada. Canadians will spend double that visiting the United States. So any decrease in that amount is certainly going to be positive for Canada.
Add in a bump in interest from Europeans, and tourism industry officials are hoping for a solid season amidst rising global tensions. And Todd, numbers are in for the cruise ship industry. 188 calls with a capacity for 328,000 passengers. But of course, we don't know how many people are actually on board, Todd, until those ships tie up.
All right, John McGuinness in Halifax on the waterfront for us.